should be doing its thing, hopefully. We'll see when people start chatting. That's usually the key. Oh. Anyway, live streaming some World Painter again. Continuing on the epic journey. Well, I've completed quite a big chunk of it now. Doing quite well. At least I think we are. Not doing too bad at all. Hello, Octane Garage. We got Cool Gamer 2008 Bro Burrito. Now that is a cool name. That was a very cool name. How's it all going? Cool. Seems to be good. Seems to be working. Gaming Enchanting TV, Netherlands. Switzerland. Got a guy from Switzerland. But Bro Burrito, you're from Switzerland, really? God, I would have thought like Mexico or a Spanish country or something like that. John Kane, Ice Sly Fox, the Blue Slime Gamers, Flying Barons, hoi hoi. How's it all going, guys? How's everything doing? Everybody doing good? Hopefully you're all doing good. Whew. Yeah. Oh dear. So, what are we going to be doing today? Is more map stuff, really. I've done quite a bit off camera as well. I've done some, well, some kind of crappy fjords. So we got those around here and stuff. But yeah, I need to do some fix the rivers on this side, get this bit done. That's the plan today. I've been working. Yeah, like I said, I've been working a little bit on this map. So what we've done is off camera, small mountains down here, the whiter mountains. This one without the muddy stuff, so we've got a little bit of different terrain. Got some grey mountains, so these are just grey rock, and then we've got the more darker mountains. I've completed going around this coastline, made a little bit broken on this bit. I wanted this bit to be like really broken coast and stuff. So that's why I've got all of this like mangled land. I made a lake, and we need to do some rivers going off of it, really. And this part, I quite like this area. I quite like it, actually. I think should be around here, so I'm going to show you, maybe show you that area. Possibly, but it's good. Hello, hello, hello. Aaron Jespin, Damien Roy, Multitroid, 111, the Juggernaut. Very good. Hello from Tennessee, too. It's good, Tennessee. How's it going, Tennessee? You doing good? Tennessee, Louisiana as well. Amazing. Cool. Guy from Austria. V. Gatesman. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. Made it in time. Yeah, I made it in time. Literally just to start getting ready on this. There is some bits I need to fix, but I was thinking about doing this by hand. But then again, now looking at it, I'm thinking, fix that automatically, really. That's why. So that then drops down. Well, if we keep this, yeah, do this. Tweaking. Yeah, that'll do it. That'll fix that then. That stupid bit where it, we're looking at the rivers and stuff like that. I'm not really too bothered about this bit where the water comes up the top. Don't really care about that. But this bit where it goes up to then go down, you know. But this is the area that we've got here. So this bit, if I just show you guys what I've done, I've got this bit that's on a plateau here. So we've got some there, and it's got a nice little waterfall. This second river isn't going to be on the map on this render. We've got that bit, and then there's like an entrancey bit on this side, and it's kind of interesting, I think. Some really nice mountains in the background. So we've got the dark rock has kind of like continued up onto this bit, if this loads anyway. Sehr good. Alles good. Yeah. Person from Ireland as well. Cool. Cool. How's it all going? Yeah. There we go. So those are the mountains. So I'm pretty happy with these mountains. I think they look pretty cool. They've got better and quite different all the way through the map, actually. There's some really different mountains kind of in the mid bit. I tried out some different techniques on these. These ones aren't really mountains at all. They're more like spiky hills. They're quite interesting. It's almost like the mountains are like falling away. It's quite cool, I think. So anyway, if we follow this down, so this area here with the plateau, you see how big it is. If we just go from this bit here, right, if I zoom in, so we're going to go from this bit right here, follow this down to where we get the waterfall. I don't think the waterfall's really worked, but I'll fix it by hand. You usually do when you do a big world painter map before you put it up for download. You do a little bit of tweaking by hand, like with Wild Edit or whatever. But you can already see that the river goes on for a bit. So Ryan Kirkwood, I am building World Painter again. More World Painter. But there we go. Drops off there. Oh, well, that's what I forgot about as well. I had to sort out the terrain. This is why I do little tests, because I forget about things. Go on to paint, go on to that, go on to this. Wipe just this bit out. I think this is the bit I edited quite a lot. And above 30 degrees, we get our custom one. Dark gravel. There you go. And apparently in here as well. I was a bit iffy about those, because they always look a little bit weird. But I was thinking about this one, and making it into a waterfall from somewhere up here. I don't know how I'm going to tie it all together. God knows. We'll figure it out anyway. So we get that. Get the... Is that one for darkstone? Yeah, it's darkstone. Why's that not working? Darkstone. Where's that minusing it? Above 45 degrees. And darkstone. Right, okay, that just was not picking up that colour apparently. Okay, that's weird. Fine. Right, cool. That's all good. How do you move around in World Painter? Middle mouse button. If you hold it down, you can kind of drag it around a bit. So that's how you can do that. Yeah. Hello from Norway. How's it going, Norway? Yeah. Yeah, map making takes ages, so if you will never get it right the first time. The only thing I don't like about this is, obviously it's on the side, but I think I'd probably end up fixing that manually. Waterfalls just don't really work. Actually, it's like it's going over the top, isn't it? Is that because I've done it going over the side a little bit? Huh, it doesn't really look like it. So it goes there, and then it goes in. I guess so. Let me tweak this. Do a bit of tweaking. Pixel per pixel tweaking. If we're going to do it pixel per pixel, we could do it that way. There you go. Let's have it coming out there. That's not a problem. That might fix it, might not. Am I almost done with the world? God, no. I spent hours on it this morning. A couple hours last night as well. And from that, I was able to do these greyish mountains here. All these ones here. And continue on all this bit here. So I've got this coastline done. And this is all done. I need to do the interior coastline of this bit. This is what I'm calling the Western medieval world part of it. So I need to finish up this and make it look good. And make it work. So I've started doing the rivers coming out of these areas here, going all the way down. Some river there. Though there is problems with that river because, as you can see, there's a load of sand going all the way up the river just until it stops. So we'll just like paint that in. I need to sort out the lake a little bit. And need to do the rivers coming out of this bit that then join up into these ones, and these rivers that come from somewhere and go to there, and there's a little one there, and all of that kind of stuff we kind of need to do. Which river? Which river? Some of them are straight and some of them aren't so straight. So some of these ones are really wobbly. This one's a bit too straight. I totally agree. But I don't really care. Yeah. How big is the map? Big. Like something. Next we've started playing around with the cave layer. Yeah, cave layer is awesome. It's definitely awesome. There you go. So this will then go down all the way here. So I kind of like it. I kind of like this weird plateau thing. I think it needs work. Like, there's some areas that just look like crap, but it's not doing too bad. Then you can just imagine like fields going down into this bit. So it's kind of like big city over there, fields down here, all that kind of stuff. Would be quite nice, I think. And also then, can't see how much I've been tweaking because there's just like bits of like the mini-map everywhere. I don't know, I'm pretty happy with it. Right. More river stuff today. I think we got to do a couple bits in river. Oh, I do need to test out this, what I've just done, those little tweaks that we just did. So if I forget about it, then it never gets done. So more I tweak. I won't do it as big as I did do it, but we just need to have a look at this little area here, really. Let's take a look at that. World Machine is the best. I don't know. World Machine is really good for doing like mountains and things like that, and getting erosion and all that kind of stuff. But it's a little bit more difficult. It's very, very difficult to do like varied terrain. So if you wanted to have mesas, and you wanted to have fjords, and you wanted to have gigantic epic mountains and all that kind of stuff, if you want all of those together, it becomes very, very difficult to do in World Machine. Whereas if you just start purely with World Painter, yeah, it takes a little bit longer, but you get so much more control. So much more control over it. Okay, so this bit looks a bit crap. This is where I was thinking I'll just raise the terrain instead, because I've flattened it. I've raised it a little bit, like tiny little bit. And then you have like the stream manually going down, like by hand, going to here or something. But this just like cuts in at the minute, which don't really like. So we might just end up raising it, or we could just have it going up a lot more, so you know it starts up higher, and then just works its way up. Maybe that would work as well. Okay. So. Monster Droid 111 says, are you going to make a sort of Skyrim Tiger area like Whiterun? I could do, yeah. I've got an area that's kind of for Whiterun-ish, but it's not. It isn't. Oh, that worked better. Kind of. Let's let it fix itself. Okay, it's fixing itself. Still needs a bit more. No! Ah, damn it. Alright, so I think waterfalls need a little bit of manual tweaking no matter what. That seems to be the thing. It kind of worked. It just I think the reason it goes over, yeah, it just needs tweaking. It just needs a lot of manual tweaking, because this is terrible. That's why it goes to the side, though. At least we know that. That's fine. Yeah, the Whiterun area. I'll show you. The Whiterun-ish area. It's I say it's Whiterun-ish. It's not really. It's down here. So I got a big lump of ground in these weird blue mountains. They're actually grey. That's what I've been using for that. So I can show you what it looks like. If I show you what it looks like from the start bit of it, anyway. But it's not really tigery, if you know what I mean. We could we? No, we probably won't want it, because this bit down here is quite dry coast. Then we need some like quite lush bits for the hobbits, and then we need it's more elvish, so that would be more dark. So I was going to say I can't really make that tigery, like that kind of like colour. You know what I mean? You know what I mean. So we'll do that as a different tweak, right? So if we have a look over here, actually one thing I need to do as well while I'm here is check out this lake, because I built that not too long ago and I haven't checked it out yet. There you go. Right. Oh. Huh. Dear. Oh yeah, custom. So Aaron Jessman's asking, am I going to put custom trees in World Painter? Yeah, I'm going to do it in World Painter. Definitely. That's going to be. I was thinking about this. I want to get the terrain as good as possible first before I start doing everything else. Absolutely. Oh, right. An artificial hold for the river. What do you mean? The grass camouflage the river. Okay. I don't know what you mean, Ali, but I'm not sure. Not sure. Dun, dun, dun. There you go. How's it going, Connor? What's on? Alright. Which way are we going? Wait, that's north. That's east. Okay. Let me just sort the time out, otherwise it's too. Our shaders is great, but you can't really see it then. So this is the area that I've got. It's just a raised up, in the middle of nowhere, kind of cliffy thing. Not really Whiterun-y because it hasn't got like a river, but people could do that. You could do that, couldn't they? And sort it out. So yeah, but that's all I've got really for it. Is just this weird raised up land. They could be like Edoris or something, but like tiny Edoris. But not really that big. So I threw that in there. Does that help, or do you need a? Do you want more of a? I guess you might want more of that kind of like Rohan kind of terrain kind of thing. Don't know. That's what we got. Right, I need to go and check out these other things anyway. Nick, you're off for football. God. Then again, you are a northerner. You northerners love that stuff. Ah. Right. Right, here you go. This goes down, so we've got more mountains. There's so many mountains. So many mountains. Endless mountains. Dun, 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 dun. How's it going, Zach MC? How's it going? Right, there should be around here somewhere, if I remember right. Oh, yeah, can't really remember. Maybe it's a bit more north. Right, so we're on these two mountains here. Yeah, so it keeps on going, and we'll get to the get to that bit. Ugh. Multi-tried 11. Yeah, I could do actually. Yeah, you're right. Between the dwarves and the mystic bit. Yeah, yeah, that could be a good area. This is the other lake that we've kind of do. Yeah. There we go. So this isn't looking too bad. It's like a proper weird lake though, isn't it? Like with the... It's quite extreme around the outsides of it. It's different. I kind of like it. How's it going, Lars Entertainment? Doing good? So Ryan Kirkwood, am I planning to paint in any of the new vegetation blocks? Yeah, definitely. I think I'm going to end up doing it more as like a custom object layer, I think, because I was actually looking at this before the stream. I was looking at some of the stuff like, oh god, there's so many different new things now. It's crazy. Rushes. What was the other one I was looking at? To be honest, pretty much everything in this is just awesome. So, yeah, there's too much tobacco. Wow. But there was some stuff that double stacks. So I was thinking about doing that as like custom object layer. Like that one does. Does that one? That one doesn't. But yeah, going through them and just like building like a proper set. Even stuff like, especially for forests and things like that. Sorry, I'll just set that. Especially for forests and things like that, I think I'm going to do like use these ones in there and stuff, and have these like just in amongst all the big trees. I think that might look cool. So I think it'd be good. And I just like lagged loads, didn't it? Yeah. So we'll kind of do some. I think we'll do a lot of custom object layers. Definitely. So we'll see. Lake Town. Yeah, I don't know if it's big enough for Lake Town. Not really too sure. I mean, it's quite big, but I don't know. No mention of SpongeBob. Actually, no, you could do a Lake Town in this, couldn't you? It's quite big. Don't know how big. It's not big. Is it bigger? Oh god. Keep on doing this where I double click. You probably can't tell on this anyway. Probably can't. There we go. So yeah, I could do something like that. But apart from that, I'm kind of happy with this. I don't think it goes down that deep though. No, it doesn't. So it's only like 4. So maybe we could end up. I think we'd end up like pushing it down a little bit more. Definitely. Yeah. So we'll see about that. Maybe. What do you think? Yeah. That'd be good. Right. So, we can at least get rid of this extra layer, which is always good. Let's wipe that out. Above 45 degrees apparently. Okay. Yay! So there we go. Maybe we'll make that deep. I think we need to make that deeper. And stuff, definitely. So I need to like... There we go. Even if it's just like this, this will do it. It needed roughening up anyway because it just didn't look very like deep at all, did it? So yeah. There we go. That's better. Much, much better. Cool. Conquest, yes, absolutely. This is using Conquest. The fantastic Conquest texture pack. So we're using that, as always, because I think, especially for medieval, I think it just wins, doesn't it? So there we go. Right, let's paint above 30 degrees. Put that in there. Maybe put some normal stone, actually, grey stone, above 45 degrees. Shove that in, and that should catch any headier bits, at least. That'll make it look a little bit better. Did look very lakeish. Yeah, I think it doesn't look too bad, does it? Looks a lot better than I think we think it does. So, it's good. Right, so, rivers. More rivers. That's what we're going to have to do. Right. I think I'll do the small one first, and then we'll get on to the other ones. That's the thing we've got to do. Okay. I think I'm actually going to delete the annotations straight away, though. Oh, no, not that. Right, annotations. That's why. Right, okay. So we'll come from like here and weave our way down, I guess. Rather than anywhere else. Right. Here we go. Here we go. What layer is that? That's 40. And that's down to 30. Okay. So that's going to be quite extreme. Maybe I'll do that. Alright, there we go. Do that. Out of the rivers. How's it going? Genzon Gaming. You're back. How's it going, dude? It's not been too long, has it? YouTube unsubscribed you. Oh no. That's rubbish. See, this is going to be too, like, strong. It's either that, or because we're so close to all the way up here, we just do it as like a what's it called? Cliff. Waterfall. Cliff waterfall. That's what we'll do. How's that sound? Cliff waterfall thing? Yeah, we'll do a cliff waterfall thing. Because then I don't have to lower it that much. It's much lazier, but works a lot better, I think. So we'll give that a go. Alright, so we're going to have like more cliffs around this bit. But it should at least work a bit better. So, it'll be quite good. Okay. So that is 36. So let's do at or below 36. And raise some of those in there. So we just need to kind of like make this a little bit more gentle, really, because it's a bit too harsh at the minute. That's what I think. So, yeah. There we go. That'll work. I don't know if we just paint it. And that will do for now. Okay. Around 15 by 15k? I think it is about that. I think it's about 15 by 12, something like that. I think so. Ow. If we just raise... no, we need to raise that a little bit more. There we go. That'll then make it look a little bit messier. Should be good. There we go. Cool. Right. I think we sort out this bit of terrain and then we move on. Best thing. Yeah. Right, is that one 37? 37, that'll do. Right, and we need to get up to like here, so that is 40. Okay, well, if we did like... Yeah, this is the only problem. Gonna end up doing something a bit kind of crappy, but that'll be fine. Right, so that'll go down to there. That'll go into that bit. This bit will go around here, and we'll zoom out a little bit so I can actually see what I'm doing. I'll see what we're doing. Cool. Excellent VCamera Gaming one. I have no idea what that means. Random symbols. Excellent. Very good. Okay. So we use that. No matter what, it'll cut down anyway, which is quite good. And then, yeah, it'll be quite good. Will you, Jag, do more videos? Probably, yeah. I think we probably will do in the future. Absolutely. Just depends when. Like, depends on when we get time. So we'll see how it goes. That right? Okay, that's the pull this in, and then right. So what I don't want to do is make it look like it's all horrible and stuff. So which it would do. At the minute, it would all look like it's unnatural, which never looks good. So you need to kind of sort it out a little bit. Yeah. There we go. Right, let's paint it. Paint and custom small river thingamajiggy. Now pull it in from up here. Tiny, tiny, tiny. Not that tiny. There we go. And we'll weave it around here and then go down here. And then down here. Lots and lots of comments. DSEC. Fallout tutorials. I don't know. Well, I mean, I could. I don't know. What would you do on Fallout tutorial-wise? Do you mean like the buildings from Fallout, or do you mean like something else in Fallout? It's more like specific to it. You know. What would you want to see on Fallout videos? There we go. Okay. Sorting this thing out. Right. Is that windy enough for you? It's not really windy. It's pretty much a straight path, but what can you do? Right. So we need dark gravel. So I'll sort this out. We'll have a look at it then, which will be quite good. Good God, that's a lot of dark gravel. Yeah. Well, I don't need to do too much around there. And dark stone above 45 degrees. I'll just fix that bit. Right, okay, if we drop down to this bit, we can then have a look at it. Yeah. And check it out. And that gives us another one. Maybe post-apocalyptic terrain. That'd be interesting. I don't know how you'd do it, though. Well, you'd probably have to do, like, lots of mud and gravel and stuff. And big explosions. Add more tributaries to the lake river. Yeah. I've started doing like little bits of that around, but I just realised this big circle here. Oops. Right, let me just fix that quickly because that's going to really annoy me otherwise because I'll forget about it. Eek. And then that's the lighter one, so that's above 150. And apparently there's nothing there anyway. Brill. Okay. Yeah. Oh. Isn't there a post-apocalyptic mod? That'd be interesting, wouldn't it? Yeah, there should be. There probably is. I reckon there is anyway. Definitely. There you go. Right, so obviously do it by hand to fix that bit so it comes from somewhere in this gigantomantin. And then we'll weave it around really. I have really cool cliff custom brushes. Yeah, you can do. Or you can just say the materials. I've got some stuff for the cliffs, but not loads. There you go, and that just goes down there in a waterfall. Kind of works as a small waterfall. 'Cause it's really not that far away. So, I mean, we could do another little river coming from somewhere around here, maybe? Oh, this is getting flattened. I need to change that terrain then. At some point I've edited that then, haven't I? Oh, it's probably when I flattened the terrain. So we'd have another river coming from, like, up here or something. Yeah, or just, like, bring it to there. Yeah, we'll do that. That'll make it look better. That make you happy, Nick? Make you happy, Nick? Yeah? Good. With a new block palette? Yeah, you can run. No problem at all. These ones I did in the last stream, so these are still the dark rock mix, but I can go through those in a second. Absolutely. We can do that, no problem. Right, so if we have this come from, probably it's going to end up going this way, isn't it? Yeah, we'll do it from there. Do something like that. Right, so there we go. So if we had this going to there, it can then join into like this bit here or something. So there you go, if we just sort this bit out a little bit. Okay. Yeah, do it from like, we'll just do it from there. Easiest thing. Fjord, Rivendell-esque type thing. I thought about it, but Rivendell's so exact. For Fjords, I've kind of done this really crappy terrain over here. I don't know what I think about it. I think it needs tweaking. Could do that, I guess. Yeah. Could definitely try it out. I'll just sort this river out, and then we can have a look at that bit I've done. It's not brilliant, so there is that. I think no matter what, I'm going to have to redo most of this like terrain painting anyway, because I have been tweaking so much these days. Too much. Right, so we got that, we got the small river, and we got the circular brush. It's going to appear from like this little piddly thing that doesn't really work, that you then have to join up. Pixel per pixel. There you go. Right, to there, and then we'll go up to this. And that's not going to really work, is it? Eh. There you go. And this can go down here and join into that. Right, and then that should make the river bigger. So let's make it a little bit bigger, which is alright then. So did start to do that lower down, didn't we? Anyway. Right, let's try that. Good thing is that all I have to do is press like re-export and that's it. So that's quite nice anyway. Oh. Genzon Gaming. Oh, big swampy, dirty, muddy, spotty marsh. Yeah, I've got to do one of those in a bit. That's the middle of the map. That is the middle of the map. I'm trying to do it in 3 stages, this map. So I've got the Western European terrain, which is like this. This is my dark rock, this is my lighter rock, this is my Mediterranean bit, and this is the greyer rock. Then right here in the middle we're going to have some marshes. So that is going to be a nightmare. But after we get that bit done, then we can get onto weirdly the weird desert terrain. So this entire bit over here is going to be weird terrain. From looking at the map, yeah, we got all this, just lots of stuff. I want to do some mesas and stuff up here. It's going to be very strange, this map. And then we've got the icy bits at the top, so we'll see, basically. Right, there we go. Yeah, it's so hard to make it not look blocky. Yeah, that's what I'm worried about as well, actually. I got some ideas on how to do it, but I think it's going to be very difficult. There we go, that looks good. I'm pretty happy with that. It kind of waved out quite nicely as well, didn't it? Yeah. Something like this pixel, obviously I'd just do this, but this pixel, it's not really a pixel, and that needs moving over, but that could be done by hand. I don't know why that's not working. There you go. But that kind of works, and then you can imagine this going, like you could then weave it up, couldn't you, just by filling in some blocks by hand. Obviously we've got this lower point here, but you know, I could go exact and really bring it up to like some point here where it goes all the way down here and weaves its way around to there. I'm pretty happy with that. Yeah. 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 There you go. Oh. Might need an extra block like there or something, but I'm pretty happy with that. You can then like manually amend that. Like it's not too bad. It gives you Gives you enough to work off where they join together and then get stick at. That does look stupid though, that little blob that goes out. I've got to change that. There's some stuff that I'm like, you can just fix that by hand, and then there's some stuff that I'm like, no way. I mean, but that's all we've worked on, this tiny little string, really. But it's worth it. Totally worth it. Oops. Right. That'll do it. Pretty much. Maybe we'll just do some extra pixels down here or something like that. Just to bring this one in. There we go. Don't like that extra pixel. There we go. That'll do it. That's all we need. So yeah, it's all good. Right, so we've got all that bit. I don't know what I'm going to do with this terrain at all. Like, I don't know, at the minute it's pretty bland. I mean, I was thinking of having, obviously we've got like different towns and stuff in it. I think probably, yeah, actually the forest, I keep on forgetting about that. As soon as I've got the forest, it'll probably end up filling up quite a lot anyway. So, don't know. Right, so should I show you guys these weird fjords, and you can tell me what needs changing on them. If we fly from up here, I'll fly through, it's a pretty big area. I had to just come off that, there we go. Pretty big area, but it's also not too bad at all, so yeah. Yeah. There we go. Yeah. Oh, you just fix them by hand and then load the small area into World Painter and overlay the saves. Yeah. I don't know, I prefer to do like one World Painter export and then you end up doing everything else by hand, like just little tweaks. It's mainly around rivers that you need to do tweaks. You shouldn't have to do too much else, I don't think. Rohan, says Nick. No, I don't know if I want to do something over Rohan. Really don't. I've got that centre white runny thing, but I don't know. We could do some plains, I guess. Yeah, we could do some plains because that would actually mix into some of the weirder deserty, drier kind of steppes and stuff like that. Actually, no, that would just work with steppes for the Mongolian stuff. Colonial's like 1700s America. It is, I know. I'm going to move it all around when I start building, I think. It's mainly to try out some weird different styles, but I think most of it's going to change. Now we've got like full stuff, so I think probably all of it's going to change. What texture pack do I have? This is Conquest. This is Conquest. Yeah. Hope this map is not going to be the same as Sancroporta. Well, Sancroporta is tiny. Like, as an island, it's absolutely tiny. This is just, like, huge. This is huge. Yeah. Tree repositories are freaking huge. Is there any good ones for the Conquest mod? Yeah? Yeah, is there any good ones yet? Or is it all just like being done by hand? Right, so if we're flying from here, so we'll fly around these and we'll have a look at them. Yeah. So we've got Barack's asking when will it be downloadable. As soon as it's finished. As soon as it's finished, I'll just make it like a normal video. I like how it appeared in the hole. I'll make a normal video on it, really. Right, for this. And we'll just kind of like chill. It'll just be up. That'll be it. So that's when it'll be out. But not until it's done, because I don't want to do some, like, I don't know, don't want to do some, like, less good stuff. So this looks more like the Isles of Dacra stuff, really, these ones, but, oh yeah, it's got some seagulls as well, you can see, so I have plastered those around. I don't know where we are in terms of the map. There we go, so we're on this bit here, so let's go up to that one, and then we'll come down one or something, I don't know. This is what they look like. I don't know if they're not really fjord-like. They're not super fjord-like. I need to sort out the beaches all the way across the map, really. Yeah. Okay, thanks, Nick. Yeah, so there isn't really any proper tree packs here. That's fair enough. There's a tree pack by Earth Enigma for Conk Mod. Ooh, okay, I'll check that one out, definitely. And by, oh, Dwarf Enigma, yeah, cool. Not Earth Enigma. Yeah, that makes sense. I think I've heard of him before, so yeah, that'd be cool. I'll check out those. I've got some weird little areas around here as well where the sand is in there, but apart from that, not too much. It's all just like very dark rock again, like using the dark rock stuff. I didn't know if I wanted to use something different on these, rather than like the mountain rock and things. I think I probably do, I just don't know what materials to use. I'm not overly keen on like the cliffstone. I don't know, I just don't seem to like it as much. Just don't think it'd work. So, I mean, don't know what you guys think. Yeah, I know, Nick, I don't like it as well. I wanted to have some Fjordy type stuff, but it just looks like brushes, just world painted brushes just been used, like to make stuff, which is exactly what's happened. It's just that, I don't know, it just looks too, it doesn't look very unique at all. It just looks like these hills, but I did try to make it follow fjords. I did try to make it look a little bit like them, but it didn't really work. So here we go. If I look at these, oh, I need to get the chat back up, it's gone. If I look at these, not that one. This one was really good where you get erosion. That would be where World Machine would be perfect. But these type of ones was what I was going for with these kind of like slopey hills. And like quite high tops and just water in the middle and nothing really else. So I was trying to go with that, but I don't know, I don't like it as much. I just don't like it as much. So, yeah. I tried to do some weird stuff to make it a bit more varied by sticking things out, but it just didn't seem to work as well. Just didn't seem to work as well, so I don't know what you guys think. How's it going, Minecraft King 123? I'm doing good. How are you doing? Yeah. So, I don't know. Meh. No worries, Star Wars dude. Not a problem at all. Premium Water, you have to ask a question. You have to ask questions, or something that you want to know about, or contribute, and then you get a mention. Unless you keep on annoying me like that. Yeah, so this is a weird terrain. I don't know where we are now. Oh, we're on the big one. Yeah, this is the big one. I don't like that, how journey map is like a J, and then it also does that weird turny thing. Need to make them like 30 blocks higher? Yeah, but I think that's going to look horrible. It looks bad already. I don't know what to do with it. I don't know. It just reminds me of Isles of Dacros too much, I think. It just, because that had just lots of fjords in it, and I don't know, I don't really like it. Not as much. So I think this entire bit, like, I just shoved it on the back, and I think I'll just leave it like that, and we'll tweak it later, maybe. I can't be bothered. And we have got some mountains around somewhere. But it's like quite, because it was so high up, I didn't really push up the mountains, which I haven't got, apparently. There's the mushrooms, anyway. Yeah, so. Yeah, that's laggy as hell. Why is this so laggy? It's just because it's auto-generating, or? God, that's weird. I'm not meant it to be that laggy. Don't know. Maybe instead of having 3 to 4, have 1? What do you mean? You mean like these ones here? All of these ones will just have one gigantic thing sticking out. I tried to make a hand as well, like a giant's hand. This is my thing, like some sort of weird creature. And this is like his elbow, and I don't know. I was thinking weird. It's late last night, I think I lost it. We've got some weird little islands we can populate stuff with, so that's all good. Right. Next bits of rivering. Would be over here. So this is going to be more... It's definitely going to be more wavy, isn't it? Yeah, God. Let's just do that. Can I do a desert? Yeah, the desert is going to be... No, loads. If I actually get the map overlay, it's going to be down this side. So we're going to have like quite deserty land around this entire bit here. So that'll be interesting. It'll be different. Definitely. That's the plan. We've got the fairy stuff as well. I've got loads of stuff to do for the fairy stuff. So, cool fairy stuff, obviously. Yeah. Oh. Bum, bum. Right, where's the thing? That's the thing. Last stream near the end, I think I went a bit mad. I think I did. It was too long. Way too long. Right, we don't need... Well, I can leave that up. That doesn't really matter. Yeah, I think I definitely did. I think it just... 3 hours is too much for me. I think I did start to lose it, definitely. Right, so where's our highest point on this? Where do we want the water to come from? Probably want one from this side over here, which is 47. And I want one from like over here, which is like 46. So that's fine by me. And it's all the way down here, so that's quite far. But this will be a bit of a bigger one. So that's going to make it really angry, isn't it? It's not going to make it happy. So we'll have like it go down in quite steep rapids or something. I don't really know. The only problem with the bloody annotations, and this I always find really annoying. Annotations seem to get in the way of you being able to see like the different layers. So turn it off. And we'll just try and weave it around here. I think I can kind of see where I've tried to make it. Kind of. So Marek, canyon type of terrain? Yeah, definitely. That's going to be a really good plan. I've actually planning on doing some like, I don't know, landscape I think it is, like some really stupid stupid terrain, like not like Ark because that's too good, but like that kind of typical, this kind of terrain, like really red sand with tropical trees and well actually they don't really have tropical trees, do they, with like conifers, conifer trees, yeah, something like that. So that's what I'm planning on doing, or not like that. That's cool though. But that kind of stupid terrain is what I'm planning to do for those, for the dinosaur part of the map. Don't ask why there's going to be a dinosaur part of the map either, because I don't really know either why there's going to be a dinosaur bit. Alright, if we do this, alright, just grab that out of there. This is just horrible at the minute. Yeah, what do you think? Something straight out of Ice Age, yeah. Exactly, Aaron. I've got a tool for that. Not tool. I've got a brush for that, right? As we came up with that stupid canyon thing when I was trying to sort it out. That was true. So true. Didn't really work. See, this is already getting canyony anyway. It's trying to jump up quite high, isn't it? Even with my plan of like, well, we'll have it go down quite steep. I'm actually going to need a more rounded brush, I think. Oh, that's so harsh. That brush. So I need something like this. This one seems to work alright. Without it being too, you know. Here we go. Drag that down. Put that in there. Get that there. Whew. Yeah. Because why the hell not? That's why, damn it. Exactly, Genson Gaming. Exactly. Waterfall. Already got one premium water. We got a couple, actually. We got a few. So doing some a little bit early on the stream, we made a waterfall here. No, that's not it. Where did we make the waterfall? We made it over here or something. Over this way. There you go. There's a waterfall right there. It's quite nice. It's nice and small. Haven't made or downloaded many custom brushes. I've got a couple. I just end up using the same. I've got like quite a few in these different sets. The river one, I've never used for a river, but I've used it for really weird mountains. If you use it as a base, it's so strange. But it works so well. Because of it being so like pikey and spiky and stuff, it seems to work for that anyway. But yeah, right, here we go. So that's on 42 now. Where are we going with this? I think we're weaving up this way, and that's on 41. Okay, so this is actually higher than what we've currently got, so we could move this around right into this bit like that. Okay, like that. Right, then we'll just, I don't know how this looks. It might look a little bit kind of crap, but we'll see. There you go. So you tend to make them too small, but we'll see what that looks like. It's a bit extreme, isn't it? Yeah. I don't look at chats. Of course I look at chats. I always look at chats. Absolutely. Tweet new packs you found. Thank you very much, Genzong. Yeah, if you do that, I will check those out. Definitely. Because we could do with some new definitely do some new packs to use. Absolutely. Right, where am I going now? Right, if we go on this layer, go across here, and we'll go all the way to this bit. Just blob this out a little bit. There we go. But yeah, that'd be awesome, Genzong. Please do send them over. Definitely. Bigger rooms, are you going to use a riverbank material? Yeah, I was thinking about this the other, when I was looking at them, because at the minute, obviously, it's just got mud on the bottom of it, and it's got just like straight away, it's got just grass, and that's it. There's no more variation on it. So I think we need to. Do something with like some banks or whatever. Yeah, definitely. So we could work on that in a bit. Actually, we could next time we load up the map, maybe we'll do that. Right, so this is now going to go this way. I'm going to here. We'll try that. How long have I been working on this map? Don't know, quite a while now. I think it's taken quite a bit of time, but the last few streams we've been doing it, so in terms of streams, I've probably spent at least 12 hours streaming doing this. But yeah, probably before that, I didn't do too much on it really before that. Not a great deal anyway. I'm just going to sort this out, and we can mess it up later. That's a bit flat, but I think maybe if we bring this back in all the way up here, yeah, we'll do that. Right, okay. I'll bring that out to like here or something, and then we'll have one going up to there, which will bring. We just need to do this, don't we? Boop. And what did we say? One over here as well, didn't we? Yeah. Well, we're gonna have to raise up this terrain. Oops, not that much though. God. It's like there or something. We can mess around with it and fill in the holes and stuff. You usually tell what's going on. Like down here, this is obvious. That would not look good. Usually tell quite clearly when you go down to the ground, like what would work and what wouldn't work and all that kind of stuff. So yeah. Can make a cliff on the side of the mountain. Lots of them have got proper cliffs. Some of them have got some pre-made, like on purpose made, where you get these overhangs. Like this one actually probably has got a little bit where you've got some grass on the top. Is that what you mean? Like something? I'm guessing you're wanting something where you can. Whoops. What did I just do then? I think I just zoomed in instead. Some of them have got areas that are quite good where you can like build something on top of like a mountain or whatever. Because I thought that'd be quite cool. So we've got some bits like that. Right, this bit's going to get really dragged out, I think, because we've got quite a lot to play with. So we can actually... Whoops, not that. Right, there we go. Let's actually do something like this. Or some quite plainsy place. I don't know. There we go, to like there or whatever, and we'll mess all this up later. Be fine. Yes, there's bits and bobs. We'll see. I'm completely butchering this terrain at the minute. Completely and utterly butchering it. There you go. Right, let's have a look. So yeah. How's it going, David Williams? All good. Yeah, you have, Gensong. You've got me addicted to it again. It was going to happen at some point. I've been putting it off because I know how much pain just how painful like world painter can be, just because of, you know, like the amount of time that you end up spending on it can be just ridiculous. But at the same time, from IOD, like I've learned so much from that map, from building on it, like building on my own world painter map that's gigantic, and when I rushed bits of it and things like that, that I've kind of like learnt, well, don't rush things. You know, it's better to, yeah, I might spend more time on this than I wanted to, but kind of pays off in the end. So that's the thing. Right. Here we go. Almost done. I hope. Really do. Right, okay, we'll do it from like there. And then we'll just do some of this. Right, okay. Paintbrush. My name is Lord Dakas there. That is my name. Or Bob. Bob the Builder. It's not Bob the Builder. Bet you that's like copyright or something, Bob the Builder. It must be. Can already see a problem that's going to be on here anyway. There we go. Fix that. Is that 2 layers there? Holy crap, I think it is. Yeah. Okay. Well, that should do it. Yeah. Yeah, the payoff is so great when you get it right as well. If you have a map that you can use for, like, you know, for forever really, it is worth it, definitely. I'm going to whip it around here, and then I'm going to whip it... No, I'm not going to do that. That just looks stupid. I think I might move it around though. Might have it go all the way around there. Real name, you never get it. No way. Sorry, man. That's just the way it is. Right, there we go. So that one's already got quite big, actually, isn't it? Don't know. Where do you get the game? This is called World Painter, which is it's more of a tool, I'd say. It's not really. Yeah, I'd say it's a tool for Minecraft. It's just really good to make like maps and stuff like that. Really, really good. So we're just gonna have it appear from here, and I'll paint it by hand. Really, that's the way to do it. That is the way to do it. Right. So if we get this here, have this go down here, and I might even make it go down this way. Actually, you know. We can. Really, that's the real reason. Do you like Spike? Do I like Spike? Do I like Spike? A spike of what? Big rivers are better anyway. Yeah, they are. Yeah, yeah. The little ones. They just look like piddly little streams, and you can't really like attach anything onto them. Whoops, I went a bit too far on that one. It's always easier just to completely delete them. There we go. Right. So that should. And continue this down now. I have no idea where I'm going from here. We'll weave around here and then go down here like that. Why? Because we can. Yeah. Yeah, we'll see. Yeah. How's it going, Ruby? Good evening. Good Sunday. How's everybody doing on Sunday? Everybody doing good? Alright. That one's quite smooth. We'll see. Got Lord Danidi. Danedi? How do you say it? How do you actually say your name? Danidi. It's got the E with the 2 dots on it. The 2 dots on the I. Right, I'm guessing we're going down here. That's why we planned it all out. Ooh, this is where it gets close. Okay. This is like too close then. Or I can try and do it and probably touch the sides on this. Eek. Eek, 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 eek. Yeah, I'm going to end up doing that. I don't know. We'll try it like this. It's just that generally I'll like end up messing it out. Messing it out? Messing it up. Just a little bit. Okay, here we go. There we go. Right, we need to widen that bit a little bit. There, and here. It's like bloody operate. What's that game? Operation? It's kind of like that, isn't it? Making rivers in Minecraft. Well, not in Minecraft, on World Painter. It's a bit like that. Where am I going? Okay, that's where I'm going. Just thinking, holy crap, it's going on forever, this one. Right, and then we'll have this go. And I've learned from my other ones that you need to kind of like drag this out quite a bit because it cuts into the ground so much. There we go. Right. We're going to try this. Actually, I've just seen a bit that does not look right here. There you go. We do that. It's smooth going out. That'd be a lot better, wouldn't it? A lot better. Richard and Caleb games and stuff. How's it going, man? Welcome to the stream. I might actually just do the little bits of colour first because I know we've got to do some. Anyway. Like recolouring this, obviously that's going to be sand, but we don't really care about that at the minute. What we do care about is the custom bits of terrain where we've got like gravel and stuff like that above 30 degrees, as we've been doing. So obviously these will be quite, especially these bits, these are like really canyony, and then it goes off onto this, and it's not canyony at all. little bits. Mine seem to be doing this at the minute. Oh, there we go. There's another canyony bit, and all of this. Okay, that should have been done anyway, so I forgot about that bit. There we go, and zoom out a bit. Get onto that black stone, which is above 40 degrees, 45 degrees. That's the one. There we go. Whoa, okay, there we go. And any of these bits, none. Bits on there, well, there we go. And there's going to be some bits where it do it quite strongly. Right, now we can try it. That took quite a while. But, then again, it is one of the... It's quite a long river, actually. If we look at it. It is quite long. Oh, there we go, I can answer questions now. And speak to people. That'd be good. Oh. How's it going, Crazy Will 44 plays? Just sent me the brushes. Thank you very much, Genzon Gaming. Thank you very much, man. Yeah. Oh, what did you miss? Not too much. We've just been making rivers for like the last 5,000 hours. Yeah. Cool. School tomorrow, boring. Ugh, I got work, which is even more boring as well. Oh well. Exams coming up. Oh dear. I wish you the best of luck, guys, for exams. That was the one thing I really hated about it. I really didn't like exams. Do I live in an apartment or a house? Where I live, it's very, very like rural, so we don't really have apartments or anything like that. So I live in a house. So renting, as everybody does. Right, so the river mouth looks a bit crap, but that was kind of to be expected because I haven't really sorted it out. What was my favourite lesson in school? Probably music, I think. Music, or maybe some of the sciences were quite fun. They're pretty good, actually. Like, both of them, really. No, I don't know, actually. I don't think music was my favourite. Well, when I went to college, music was, but if you're thinking about like primary school, probably science, like chemistry and physics. Well, probably physics actually out of all of them. And then when I went to like college, that was probably for the American people, like we've got college, which is kind of like high school, and then we go to university, which is your version of college, so it can be a bit weird. But yeah, college, like music technology and stuff like that was awesome. I absolutely loved that. Which is how I got into like programming and shit like that, and that's why I do the job that I do, which is completely unrelated to music at all, but that's programming stuff. So yeah. Dreading exams. Yeah, the only thing you can do for exams is just, seriously, I know that revision is boring, but do it. Write down everything, stick it on your wall. The way that I did it is things that I would forget. And this is something that I actually still use now for presentations and things like that. If you've got important points, just make bullet points of things and then talk about it. If you can talk about it, then you can do it. So, yeah. If you can talk about, like, so if I'm doing like a presentation on World Painter or something like that, let's say, and that was what my exam was about, I'd then like do some bullet points, try and talk about it. So I have to fix this. So my OCD. Just talk about it in bullet points, and then you'd cut them down bullet point wise until you've just got no bullet points, and that's how you can do an exam. That's how I got through it. Might not work for you. You never know. There we go. That doesn't look too bad, does it? A little one there. I mean, this does. This is what I was talking about, like fixing it, because it's like, well, surely the water would fill up this thing, and it probably would, as well as these ones and all that kind of crap. But that goes as far as we need to go, and then we'd have something somewhere where it'll just come out of a... We'll do it like Skyrim, where it just appears. Yeah, you know, like Whiterun. I was looking at that earlier, actually. All the fan theories on how Whiterun gets its water supply. That's quite funny. Yeah. Ah, but this is not an American stream. Oh, this is a proper English stream, sir. I'm only across the English Channel, sir. Yes. Yeah. Got a Welsh exam tomorrow. I have no advice for a Welsh exam. That sounds horrible. There we go. That one looks great. Doesn't look too bad. I'll go to there. This terrain looks pretty bad because it just stops right here. We've somehow got a weird square thing there. But this would obviously go all the way into here. We could even have... Oh, this one would be really good. Doing this by hand would be really cool. And then when you go onto this, you go straight into a swamp. That's exactly what we want. It's like a film set. It just suddenly stops. You know? I always find that really weird with this. Yeah. English literature because they memorise the quotes before exams. Yeah, that sounds boring. That doesn't sound like it'd help you at all. Yeah. That sounds horrible. Why would you need to do that? This is what I don't get. Like, I don't know, my exams I guess were quite good, but like a couple of the guys at work have got kids and they've been like talking about, you know, what they have to do. And it just seems crazy. Like, it's not practical. I'm really practical. You wanna have a look at the mountains? Okay. Yeah, if it's not practical, it doesn't make any sense to me. Like, even my maths is pretty bad normally, but if you told me to like calculate reverb of a certain area or something like that, something practical that I could get paid for, I can do it. Yeah, so I need to fix these bits of the mountains, but we kind of knew about those. This one's this one's really straight. You could have like a... Oh, I know what I'm going to do on this one. This one is going to have just like a gigantic dwarf statue on either side and just be a dwarven kingdom. And it'll just go on forever inside here to a dwarven kingdom. That's what I'm going to do for that one. I'm going to keep it quite straight like that, because sometimes you do need that, and as long as you do like a big structure around the sides, it looks totally cool. So, yeah. After your Welsh exam, you've got a French exam. Oh, that sounds so horrible. Just know that when you can like graduate and stuff, you'll never have to. Well, you shouldn't have to do that again. That's the thing. That's the way you got to think about it. Never have to do it again. Never have to do it again. Just keep doing that while you rock backwards and forwards, and I'm sure it'll be fine. There you go. Do something like that. A-level science, physics, and maths. Cool. Yeah. Good luck. Follow your dream. See if you can do it. That's the thing. You're dyslexic, so am I. You can make it as a dyslexic. Absolutely. You just have to... It depends on what type you've got. When I get stressed, mine gets worse. So I would like... If I'm writing something really fast, and because I work in IT, I type a lot. And sometimes I make mistakes on that. But it's just the way it is. You know? You just have to take it slow and just reread stuff. You get used to it. And then it doesn't really affect you anymore. It's quite good. So that's my advice for people like you and like me. After French, I've got Spanish, then German. I don't know if I believe you anymore. That sounds like just... Why would you throw all language stuff together? Oh, dear. Do I plan on doing any Let's Plays? Yeah, I'll do some Let's Plays. I'm probably going to do at some point a City Skylines one. I quite like City Skylines, so I might do something like that. Well, I like City Skylines a lot. It's very, very good. See this one? That's why I've cut that terrain down all the way down to there, because it's got a big blob in it, obviously. I don't want to do another river, but because I think they just go on a bit too long. I've got to take rivers in moderation. I think they seem a bit boring, rivers. I mean, they're really important and stuff, but they are a bit boring, aren't they? But the thing is, if we have a look at it, we've got them like written down which ones we need to do. We've got these 3 forks going into this bit here, and got this one that just seems to be going from there, and I'll probably tie up another one over here or something. We've got this big one going into the Swampland, and you know, we've got stuff like that. Yeah. So, right. I'm wondering, what can we do? What should we do? Oh yeah, we're going to do the riverbank stuff, won't we? That was what we're going to do. Shula M, are there going to be any lakes? We've got a lake over here with some horrible terrain on it, which we can fix now, actually. Apparently we can't, because we're not on the right brush. There we go. So we got this lake here, and so far we've also got another lake over here. This one's pretty. This one doesn't seem big, but it really is. That one is. So that one's smaller, but no, it's not smaller. That one's big, but that one's big. So yeah. Oh, PlanetSide 2 builds. Never considered doing builds actually. I played that game though. PlanetSide 2 is really good. I went through the streak of being a really goddamn good sniper, and then I played it for another couple of weeks, and I was just getting killed all the time. Like, I don't know if it was just like the people I was going against the first time. I thought I was being good, but actually I was just rubbish. I don't know. Oh, Genzong, you want me to try marshes? Alright, okay, let's try marshes. Or we could try Dinosaur Land. Just saying, guys. Could try some nice Dinosaur Land. Oh no, okay, let's do marshes. Let's get some good stuff. So I haven't done any research on this. Usually I do some like research and stuff, but since I've got you guys, let's do it. So I think we're going to do aerial view of it. That's what we need. I don't know, I kind of want to do it more. Well, actually, there's two different types of marshes, isn't there, really? I mean, if we just categorise it, we get the kind of like long grass, Louisiana kind of style marshes, don't we? Or like the Florida kind of marshes, but you also get the really, what's it called? Oh, like Bangladesh? Dash has got some, hasn't it? It's Bangladesh marshes. They've got like more trees and stuff, haven't they? And then you kind of get the Amazon as well. Well, they haven't really got marshes in the Amazon, but they've got like, you know what I mean? Marshy Swampland, Dinosaur Land. Yeah, that'd work. Right, I think we're going to base it off of this very strange thing here. So the first thing is it's lowlands for this. Right, well, let's double check to make sure we're in the right place. Right, so this is going to be the marshlands around this area here, so I need to remember that. Okay, so going up to this lake. Okay. Right, can I... right. You get a mix of both where you live. Okay, fair enough, Genzong. Yeah, but I guess there is two different types, isn't there? I mean, we'd probably have the grassy one down here, and then you'd have the trees up top, or would you have it the other way around? Because I guess the trees need more fresh water, but they can live in both, can't they? What are those big trees called? Oh, I can't remember. Right, anyway. Right, we're going to do a big flatten here. For now. Where we just get this one block, right? So it's just one block above the sea level. I'm going to actually raise this. I can't see anything when I do that. So this is all going to be marshland. Right. And I'm going to carve out this river in a bit as well, I think. So we get like this. Won't worry too much about this lake. I think I'm going to get rid of this lake because I think I'm just going to have more marshland around here. So this is going to be real lowlands type stuff. What's around this side? Well, apparently it's going to be more lowlands. So we'll do that. Okay. There we go. Whoops. Switch on that. Didn't want to do that. Okay. So we got that. West Point, Virginia. Okay, I'll check that out, definitely. There we go. Not news. West Point, Virginia marshes? Or marshland? Marshes? What's the other word for them? I can't remember what it's called. Is there any specific words? What am I looking for? I'm guessing it is around there. But if there's a good search word, please do tell me. On Google Earth, okay. That helps, Genzong. Thank you. I didn't read your other comment. I was too lazy. We played Space Engineers. I have, Luke. I haven't really played it properly. Not yet, anyway. I really should. Whoa. Okay. West Point. Is Virginia VA? Is that what it is? Oh, God knows. I don't know the states. Not at all. A bog. Yeah, we are going to do a bog. Here's West Point. Okay. So this around here, is there like loads of them around here? Like these bits? Gordon Island. Love that Gordon Island. Around this bit, like these weird marshy things. Interesting. Lots and lots of rivers, lots and lots of stuff. That's what it is. What game is this? This is Google Earth, the ultimate game of real life and stuff. Ooh, what's this thing? See, I quite like... America seems to have more of these things, what they call like peninsulas and stuff, than anywhere else. I don't know. Maybe that's just me. Yeah. Somerset. No, that's Somerset's a county in the UK. Oh, sorry, sir, but that's wrong. Yeah, VA is Virginia. That's fair enough. That kind of makes sense, but kind of doesn't, does it? Right, okay, let's... Right, we're going to get rid of that annotation, because I think that's rubbish. This one here, because we're gonna end up freestyling it anyway. And we're going to get rid of this whole thing here. We're going to get rid of these. I'm going to get rid of that. And we're just going to end up doing like a flatten for the time being. On this layer here. And have this as like the main river type thing going out, I guess. You know, just so we've got like a guide to go on, and then that'll go to there. And then the rest of it we're going to do above 30, something like that. But we probably want to go down one, don't we? Actually, yeah, we do want to go down one. So this is going to be the main channel going in or something, I don't know. Do something like that. So that is 28, and that is 30. Okay, out or above 28, right? And then what we can do is probably use like the cracks brush or something, or we can use Ireland. Let's try Ireland out. Okay. That didn't do what I wanted it to do. I think it's because of how it is. Or maybe do this. Doesn't seem to be doing anything. Out or above 28, lower terrain. Ah, that's why. So we want to do out or above or out or below 30 as well. I want to lower the terrain, which is not working. Why is it not working? It's because I'm on flatten. Ah, that'd be why it didn't work. God damn it. Right, okay, so we'll try this. Okay, so Ireland doesn't work. Not really. What have you missed, Nick? Not too much. More rivers. And other stuff. Yeah. Am I making a full-blown adventure map? Yeah, pretty... Well, kind of. It could be an adventure map, I guess. It depends on what you want to do with it. So do you want to use that one? No, not really. That one doesn't really work, does it? This one? Nope. Is that like a bog brush? Yeah, that kind of work. That could work on a smaller scale, actually, that one. So they could do like stuff like this. I don't see a problem. It makes it look too samey, doesn't it? Yeah, maybe. That one doesn't work at all. It needs it to be mountain range. Would that work? Kind of. I don't know. I'll do something like this, and we'll see what it looks like. It's not going to look very good, I don't think. Yeah. Noise and or cracks. Yeah, that's what I was thinking as well. I was thinking about these two, like cracks especially, because of this bit. Actually, that does work the best, doesn't it? Oh yeah, that does definitely work the best. Because it breaks it up properly. God, this looks really quite aggressive, doesn't it? God. You can just make it like sprinkling like that. I don't know. Should we have a look at that? Too much overkill? Yeah, it might be. You might be right, but we'll try it. At least it starts off the whole thing. Right, here we go. Whoops, I did not want to do that. Reconnect. There we go, thank God for that. I've had it before where it doesn't want to reconnect at all. So I'm really glad it did. There you go, so Swampland. We'll just have a look at it. We'll then decide that looks rubbish. And we'll decide to start again. But, yeah. Here we go, right. Plump us down down there. And we could do little bits of variation as well, at or above 30. Or below like 31, 32, well probably 31. Probably wouldn't want much more than that, just to do something like that. There we go. That'll make it look really hideous, which is good, right? Yeah, maybe. The only thing we're gonna have to make sure we do is get some like bog dirt stuff, really, aren't we? Fair enough, Lars Entertainment. Thank you very much for coming on. Thanks for coming on, dude. Thank you very much. Oh, right. Green grayscale, it does, yeah. Premium water already done, X-Wing. Already done. Did one a couple years about 3 years. 3 years ago, I think. Do a video series on a mod pack that adds loads of new blocks into my build. You mean like this? This does. Conquest mod does. Right, so we've got... There we go. And we'll just do... Game rule. Like this. Yeah. I don't know, I don't mind it. It kind of looks alright. You know? I think the random splattering of like the height thing didn't work at all. Really don't think that worked. And yeah, you definitely wouldn't get these bits where you get 2 blocks. So we might have to do that, but yeah. Don't mind it. I quite like how the natural grass, that's kind of helped a lot, I think, hasn't it? Yeah. Yeah, that doesn't look too bad. We just need some proper goddamn materials now. So what does, like, swampy materials? What does it goddamn look like? Like, browns, lots of brown, and green and moss and rubbish like that, isn't it? That's what it's like. So that's what we need. So we need stuff like, I think there is bog dirt, isn't there? There's peat. Muddy dirt. Thick mud. Medium dirt path. Okay, that's dirt path. Farmland. Sure it's like bog something, isn't there? Light dirt. Overgrown podzol as well. Yeah, I do. Tiger forest, fir forest, floor, dirt, gravel. God, there's a lot of materials. A lot of dirt. A lot of dirt. Cool. Well, we'll try these for now. Like peat, would that work? Maybe? Got muddy dirt. Okay. Thick mud as well. It's quite different. We got this one as well. Right, okay, so I don't know if the overgrown podzol is going to work. I don't know about the peat either. I think that's a bit too bad. Yeah. If it breaks up too much, you can lower the intensity. Yeah, I think we will need to, definitely. It's quite... Yeah, I think we will, because I think with those steppy bits, that's not the right word. Oh, I don't know. Mud, anyway. Thick mud. And I'm sure... God, I'm sure there's something else. No, it's premium water, thanks for coming on. I'm sure there's something else. Like bog mud. Oh no, it's bog moss that I was thinking about. And all these other bog things. Bog, blueberry. Okay. And asphodel, and there's also bog moss, that's the one. Love it. Okay, so we've got those. So probably don't need peat. I don't think that's going to work. I think it's going to be too dark. The muddy dirt, mixing in with that dirt, I don't even know if that's going to work. Or if we just end up using like something like peat and that one. No, not too sure about that either. We'll have a look. Grass, tall grass. Yeah, we're going to end up having so many different layers on this. I'm going to try to get away from the custom layers at the minute and do that all as one section. That's the plan. Thick moss as well. Old podzol, dirt, More dirt. Mossy dirt. Mossy rock dirt. Light dirt path. Light dirt path, another dirt path. Medium dirt path, dark dirt path, burnt dirt. Peat, muddy dirt, mud. It's just crazy, isn't it? It's just nuts. Ants as well. Yeah, I don't really know if I want ants. Farmland. Yeah, so those are the ones we've got. Those are the choices that we've got. Okay. Don't know. Muddy dirt. Thick mud. I just think the thick mud is just so light brown, isn't it? It's a bit too... Oh god, we're definitely not doing the thick moss. Overgrown podzol would work with these two, I guess, wouldn't it? Actually, no, that looks a little bit too... Well, no, a bit rooty would actually look alright. Old podzol, not so keen on that. Mossy dirt. Or do we just go with mossy dirt? No, I think that's too heavy. Mossy rock dirt. Mossy rock dirt? And that seems too heavy there. Overgrown podzol. Okay. Coarse dirt. What's the one coarse dirt like? This one. I'm not so keen on it. I'm not so keen on the coarse dirt. Even though it does look quite good with the grass and stuff, I've never been so keen on it. Like, I don't know. I mean, it just... When you use it in a brush, it ends up doing, like, this kind of stuff. You know, just getting, like, a repeat somewhere. You might just get a little bit of variation, but it always just stands out. So I think we go with the peat. We go with... Yes, we'll go with peat. Thick mud. That's not the one. No. Muddy dirt. And we go with... No, we don't. We go with overgrown podzol. And I'll try that because of that. Just dirt. Yeah. I always try blobs. With at the minute anyway, all of my ones are blobs. Rather than noise. I'm not so keen on noise anymore. It depends on what it is that you're doing, but most of the time it doesn't work as well. So 13744. I'm gonna call it bog mud. And I've forgotten what that number was now. 13744. Okay. There you go. 13744. 13781. There we go. And 13712. There we go. Right, 1373 at 12, and I want to have that one a lot less. So probably this one at like 100. Right, have we got like a horrible brown colour? That'll do. Horrible brown colour, right, okay, so this one, paint this pretty much everywhere. Okay. Maybe spray it instead, use the spray can. Just at a minute. Just to try that out, okay. Right, let's regen. We'll probably cut down on the top as well. Don't know, we'll see. Right, height at or above, what is this, 30? Yeah. Below 31. Okay, let's just reduce that. That layer that we did on top that I wasn't so keen on. I think we'd end up having to do like stuff like this, but then again that's going to look a little bit weird anyway. Yeah, that's just going to end up raising it. I don't know, we'll try that for now. See what it looks like. It might look totally horrible. So, Bat 3P, I have a question. How would you put coarse dirt in a custom terrain if it's a variation of dirt? Tried putting it to the data value, but it just came out air. Oh, okay, it shouldn't have come out air. I'll show you. It's nice and easy. I just did that for the other one. So, right, on a custom material, if you wanted dirt, you just add another material. And you got your data value, and it'd probably be just 1, something like that. I'd expect for coarse dirt. I don't know, we can have a look. Because what you can do for coarse dirt, exactly. There we go. It is, yeah, 3 cone on 1, and that'll be it. That's all you'd need to do. Put that in there, not as 2, put it in 1. If you wanted podzol, I think it would just be that one, isn't it? It's 3 cone on 2 for the data value, and that's it. Damn it, I forgot about blobs. Yeah, that's it. Right. What in the world happened here? Burnt dirt vertical slab. Well, that's definitely not right. It looks different. It is different. That didn't really work, did it? Peat worked, right, peat worked. Overgrown podzol worked. It was just the other one that we had. So it was peat, overgrown podzol, and we had something else, didn't we? Right, what was it? Peat, overgrown podzol, and mud, I think it was. Muddy dirt. Yeah, muddy dirt, so I must have done that value wrong. Darn it. Not repel. 13781. Okay. What do we do? 13781. 13781. 137. Oh, 87. Oh, there we go. There we go. Ha. That'll be it then. Though there is quite a lot of oh, it's because we're all the way down there. Okay, that's why we've got grass mixed in. Ha. Okay. Ta-da. Right. Re-render. Redo that. Export as a new Minecraft map. Yeah, and do that and send that out. Have some traditional mud block. Yeah, I'm not so keen on the soul sand one anymore. I know it's traditional. It's old school, but I don't know. I'm not so sure about it. So I think what we need to do anyway with this river thing is like make some. You get your normal river going through, and then you end up having to break it up so that, like this stuff. So that's what we need to do, like these little catchment areas. We need to fill it with just stuff on top of it, I guess. Yeah, we'll see. Yeah. Blobs. Oh yeah, thanks Nick. Yeah, edit it to have blobs. There we go. We'll do blobs, and I'll re-export. Thank you. So I forgot. Oh dear. How's it going, Joris? Joris. Right. So what we're doing at the minute is the swampy land. Bits of the swampy land. But I think the cracks definitely, like Ginzung was saying, just work. Right. Okay. So this, if we go south. There we go. So that looks a little bit better. There's still grass here though. I don't know why. Unless I'm still in the mixy bit. Yeah, I'm guessing so. That's okay. It just doesn't quite look right, does it? It looks a bit too generated. Doesn't it? It looks like something that Minecraft could create. Mojang could create, which is never not always a good thing. I think part of it will be that we need to put stuff on top of it, really. Yeah. Yeah, so let's find some stuff. What have we got? Swamp. So we got swamp algae, and we got swamp lily pads. Quite like that, that's quite nice. Okay, that also goes all the way down apparently. That's kind of weird. Okay. What's different about... Right, so this is a bit weird. So, swamp lily pads. What's different between these lily pads and the other ones? Lily pad. And the other valley. Right, okay, what's different between... Where's it got like flowers on them? Well, I'd prefer the ones with like the little flowers on them. Or is the swamp lily pad the one that joins up and makes a big one? No. Oh yeah, it is, yeah. Okay, that's fine then. I can't remember if it does... Does it only do a bigger one? Oh, God. Right, okay, so maybe we do a mix of all three of those. Yeah. We'll do a custom layer for that. So we'll do custom object layer. and this will be... no, we don't want it a custom object layer, do we? We want it a custom... custom plant layer, I guess? Oh, no, it's not. It is a custom object layer, isn't it? It's got to be. So we're going to have to, like, grab these, obviously. And then we'll see if we can connect them together. That actually might work in our favour, though. Use the thing. Yeah, right. So if we go for this, we'll go with one there. And we'll grab that, and I'll do a copy. And what's that called? That's... save. Skim. What was it called again? Algae 1. Was it skim save or something? I can't remember. The way around. I can never really remember. Yeah, it is. Skim. S save. Oh, for God's sake. Algae 1. Right, okay. Algae 1 is done. We got lily pad. Right. This is just normal lily, isn't it? It's nothing. This is really annoying though, this placement thing. Right. Lily 1. Yeah. Ground cover layer? Oh, you can do it, can you? Is that what you're saying? Ground cover layer. Flower materials. Oh! Well, that'd be easier, wouldn't it? Can you do like, and then you set up a custom material for it, obviously. God. Fine, we'll do that then. Okay, right. If we've got that, we can then just grab a tool. Thank you very much, Nick. You are correct. Alright, swamp lily pads. I think what we might do then is do tool, info, 111. That's fine. It's not a problem. No, apparently it is. 111. Why won't you do that? Lily pad, there you go. That's fine. Add material. 13380. Okay, moving material. And 13370. Okay, so we probably want... we don't want to even mix this. We probably want more of the middle one, which is the swamp algae, I think, anyway, personally. So we're probably going to do the, if we do it in blobs, do the occurrence in percentage of this one like 700 or something. We just have the rest of them as like these random things. There we go, do it like really bright green, and we'll call it swamp. Swampy water stuff. Swampy water stuff. Yep, that'll work. Okay. So all of that would be cool. Swampy water muss or something, I don't know. God, that will also be green. Yeah. Brazil aqui. Brazil here. Cool. Right, and then if we do this, only on water, right? Right, am I right? Yeah. Whoa. We'll get something like that that just completely wipes everything out. No, we need to paint it like that, only on water. Yeah, we'll just do it like this or something, I don't know. Just completely cover the goddamn map in it. Right, so I'll do that. I was going to do something else as well. We are also going to grab something else, which is flies and butterflies. We're going to do like some stuff. So we've got flies, fireflies. We probably don't want. Probably want dragonflies though. Yeah. For this, do you want them like that high? Probably not. Probably want them like that high away from the ground or something, and then the dragonfly will be there. Yeah, something like that. Looks good to me. So do that, do that, do that, do that. Alright. Some save. What are we doing? Flies 1. There we go. Right. Copy. Slaves. Dragonfly 1. Okay. There we go. So deselect that. We can now close this. Go into our files. And I've got them in a different folder structure for the schemes that I'm bringing into this map specifically. Well, maps in general. Right. Where have I got them? Wild painter projects, files, not files, schemes, objects. It'll definitely be an object, so instances in Minecraft config. World edit schematics, and we can then delete the steam, and we can delete the seagulls. Don't need them anymore. We don't need the lily. We don't need the algae. We do need flies and dragonfly. So there we go. Put them there. Okay, so now we need another custom object layer, which is our dragonfly. And we need one that's flies. And these, are they above the ground? They are, so that's remembered it, that's good. And that can be on water or on air. Not on water or air. On water, whatever. It can be on air, actually. There we go, right. And then we'll just do this so it's around 50 or something. Flies and dragonflies. There you go. Bang. At the minute it's going to be so heavy, but I can't wait to see what it looks like. All these two together. We'll have a look. Right? So. Oh. Right. Right. What am I making right now? Right now we're making a swamp. Trying to anyway. We're laying the foundations for a weird swamp. And messing around with some stuff. So, give it a go. Okay. So that happened. Well, it worked the way that we wanted it to, kind of. I mean, it's very strong. And, kind of a bit weird. Did the flies work at least? Yeah, I think. Did they? Well, they're quite low. That's fine though. Flies and stuff worked when there is water, but obviously when there's not. Okay, we'll move those up. That wasn't so good. Right, swampy water moss needs to... What do we need to do here then? How do we get it to go above something? How do we get it to do that then? How do we do it with this layer? Can you even do it with this layer? I don't think you can. Maybe you can't. Oh dear. I think we do have to do it. No, you're right, Nick. I think we have to do it as a custom object layer. I think it's the only way. The good thing is, we've got those IDs now, so that's not too bad. So I'm just going to use the snipping tool. The other thing is it's way too heavy, so I mean, at least we can lessen the occurrence with the other thing, so I'm just going to grab that picture. And then we can just grab this and we can basically delete that, remove that, and then do a custom object layer called Swampy Water Moss. I think it works. Let's see. Horrible, like, lime colour. Say it's horrible lime colour. Oh yeah, now we need to bloody save the things, don't we? Duh. Is this a swamp from Lord of the Rings? No. And yes, I guess. I don't know. It's not meant to be, but I guess it could be. That's weird though, look at these grass bits in there. Where's a normal bloody water lily, then? Or is there none? I don't think there is any. I think it's... That's quite interesting, though. Didn't know that would work. Like, the underwater stuff, I didn't realise that until now. That where it's... So that would be like an underwater, proper underwater layer, but I mean, that looks interesting. It's not really what I wanted, but yeah, it's fine. Right, so let's do this. Do it. Okay. Copy. Skim. Save. I don't know what to call it. Algae. Algae 1. I'll call it Algae 1 just because that's what I do. Lily 1. And we'll grab the normal lily pad as well. That one. That lily pad. Put it down. And then do the exact same with this one. We'll call it Lily 2. Oops. Apparently we'll just call it Lily. Right, okay, there we go. Call it that. Right, we need to find them again. But that's fine. Shouldn't take us too long. Let's just do this. Cool. Yeah. Right, instances, reforged Minecraft. And then we'll get on to config, well, blah, blah, blah. Don't need that one, we need these three though. There we go. Cut. Go back here. Shift our world painter schems, objects, there we go. That'll do it. Okay, if we now do it as our custom object layer, refresh, there we go, algae, lily, 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 and that should do it. Now that should be on water, should be on water, and that shouldn't go down into the water. We don't want it to be under, there you go, because it hasn't got underwater, so it should be fine. I would have thought anyway, I'd hope. Those should just be on top of it. Right, okay, so that should work. 1 per 1,000, no, we want to do it like really loads at the minute, just to see what it looks like. And we'll paint that now. Only on water? Right, okay, so it's working. Just can't see anything. Let's turn off that layer, there we go. Only problem when you get multiple layers, I guess, is that you just can't see anything. Right. There we go. Ugh. We'll see how that works. Who knows how to roast? I know how to roast. Roasting is easy. You just throw a load of food in the oven and that's it. Some oil and you're sorted. Pull it out a couple hours later, done. Well, probably not a couple hours. Yeah. Right. Let's see what that does. Okay. It's quite extreme amount of swamp algae there. Oh dear. Okay, so we've been overwhelmed with swamp algae. Quite a bit. I mean, it looks like one of those maps that we saw. You know, it's kind of got these bits, hasn't it? It just hasn't got the water. But what it has got, obviously, is some random flies and stuff, so that they worked. Where's the butterfly? Not the butterflies, the dragonflies. I haven't seen any dragonflies around. Excellent. So I think that's a little bit... Why is that so extreme then? Why aren't these ones getting put on? Or is it just that they're pinging or something? It's possible that they are just pinging off. I mean, we wanted it less anyway. I'm wondering if it is just because the one's pink, because you can put this on land, right? Okay, and that can float completely. Can the lily ones float? I thought the swamp ones can. It's just obviously the normal ones can't. Like, we could put that there, like, but oh my god, that's weird, isn't it? So they can kind of fly like weird alien things. Okay. Don't know then. Any ideas? No? That's fine. I have no ideas on this either. So the flies are alright. So, fly, custom layer, did good. I think we need to raise the dragonflies then. I think something with that's gone wrong. So, what went on here? We went on air, on water, and all that kind of stuff. These lilies on air, on water. on air and 1 water. That's... Interesting. That's very strange. Unless, I mean, it doesn't need to be on solid land, obviously, at all for these. So we can actually turn it off like that straight away. Don't get it. Oh well. Right, with the flies, I want to probably just raise up the dragonfly. Okay, that's why. So dragonfly, for some reason, gone down, whereas the flies are normal in the air. So something has gone weird with that. That's fine. So that'll fix the dragonflies. Probably don't want it at the same level, so that's 2, so they're a little bit lower. That would work. So that'll fix. We'll lower the amount on this by about, to about, I don't know, 500? Something like that. Yeah. Ugh. Blobs? Blobs? No, there's no blobs on this. Because it's not got anything blobby on it. So it's just this. I'll try it again. It just looks so green. It kind of looks like these bits should then be water, shouldn't they? It's just so green. Oh dear. We'll try it. Try lowering the frequency of the algae. Yeah, should we try that as well? So you can go into here, can't you? And you can do relative frequency by like 50%. I did want more of it, didn't I? More than anything. But yeah, we'll give that a go. Try it. It's just whether... No, we don't want to do another custom... I was just thinking, should we do another custom layer as well? To get like more grass on top of the bits of land that we do have. Because I don't want to have loads of this algae. I want to have little bits of floating algae and stuff. But it'll be quite small. In comparison, anyway. Please make Shrek statue in the swamp. I think we can make the house of Shrek somewhere, couldn't we? Right, so that's done. Let's give that a go. Go in here. Give this a go. Okay. So that's a lot lower in frequency. So that's just got little bits and bobs around. Just didn't seem to work for the lily pads. This is very strange. Yeah, frequency. It's weird, isn't it? Really weird. I mean, the relative frequency is 100%. Very, very strange. Okay. Weird. Very weird. Don't know. Don't know at all. Don't know. Okay, well, that'll do for that bit. I mean, we probably want more frequency than that to just in general. So I'll do that from 500 to about 250. The flies and dragonflies I'm pretty happy with, like how much they're appearing, which is apparently quite a lot. And there we go, there's the dragonflies now. So actually I think you need to lower that. Now that dragonflies have started appearing, so I think we do need to lower that level. So let's do that. Edit this to probably around 150 or something like that. Third of what it is. Because it just looks too much, especially with the dragonflies. They just now seem too much. Like the flies, you don't really mind too much. So we need to change the frequency between those two, definitely. The dragonflies as like 50% less than the flies, and we'll also reduce that. Yeah. Okay, and then on top of this, we need to do some like grassy stuff. So we'll have a look at that custom object layer as well, or custom flower layer, or whatever it's called. Probably do it as a custom ground cover layer. That's the one. Swampy water stuff, we can then edit that layer. So we're not using this anymore. They call it swamp grass. Swamp grass layer. There we go. Kill that, and well, we need to have one material. What's good materials for swampy stuff then? Got that, obviously swamp. We've got bog grass type stuff, so should we try these? The only problem is that we're doing it with the custom object layer with these like type of things. You can't like do two on top of each other. That's the only problem I've got with it. Whereas I think it'd be quite nice to have like some higher ones. I don't know what you guys think. Resource pack I'm using, this is Conquest, so this is the Conquest mod. So you get lots and lots of cool stuff with it. It's awesome. The only other thing you get though is like, obviously be able to do some like leaves and stuff on top of these. But I guess we're going to have trees and stuff like that for all those bits. Cattails? Yes, cattails would be good. So I think because of these cattails, we're going to have to do like, I think we're going to have to do a custom object layer rather than a custom this layer. What's it called, aren't we? You can with the custom ground cover layer, can you? How can you stack two on top of each other? Because I didn't think you could. Because you get this. How are you supposed to do that, Nick? Tell me how to do this. Tell me. No you don't. Because look, we can get that one, we can get those two, but that's what we need, and I think you can only do it with a custom object layer. Thickness. But then if you use thickness, does that affect everything? Do you have to do two different layers? Or do you have to do two different layers? Maybe. So you could do like a thickness of 2. Would that work? Yeah, maybe. Maybe. But would that affect... Would that then, say if I had this one here, would that also make that one do that? Which is horrible. Yeah? What are you guys thinking? Yep. Ah, great. Okay, so I will do it as an object layer then, instead. Kind of annoying, but... it gives more control and I can do it in one layer then. Didn't copy your lily pads when I select them with world edit. Is that why? Should we have a look? Is that why it didn't work? Did I really not at all? If so, that's so stupid. It is possible though. I do believe that is something I'd do. Okay, well we'll fix that now, the lily pad thing. That would make sense though, wouldn't it? If I didn't copy, then it wouldn't have worked. Is that a swampy one? That's a normal one. Right, okay. Right. Copy, skem, save, and lily 1. See. Copy, lily. I did it again, didn't I? Ah, damn it. Right, okay, so we get those two. So we probably want a mix between... Well, probably don't want a mix between all of them, just like one, like the two tool and the 3 tool. So I'll do this anyway. Yeah, I'm moving that out of the way. Copy, skem, save. What's this called? Cattail. Oh, that's one like that. Can you do it like that? No, you can't. That just doesn't look right to me. Cattails. That's because it's 2 separate things. Oh well. That'll do. Cattail 2. Right, we're going to do... Do we want this bog moss? I don't really think we need this bog moss. If we had that... Bog asphodel. Yeah. I'll do that as well. Now I'll use that. What streaming software do I use? I use OBS. OBS is pretty good. So I just use this thing here, which makes it go really weird when you do this. I think that's cool as hell, but yeah. OBS is great for it. It's just the different stuff you can do with it. I think it's just brilliant. Yeah. That's what I think. Right, do we need... I don't think we do anything like that. I think we get asphodel. Bog blueberry, I don't think that's... I think it's too, you know, something. I don't know what I think it is, but I think it's too something. And then if we get... Right, what other layers do we have? Do you want to do like a small tree? No, probably not, but... Beauty berry bush. Very nice. Bilberry, what's that? Could do with some double tall grass, really. It's just typical, isn't it? But I don't know how that's going to react with the custom object layer, actually. That should be fine, shouldn't it? Oh, dear. Say that, it gets cut off. There you go. Wow, it's just double grass, isn't it? Yeah, a few tree stumps. Yeah, try that. Do this bilberry thing, would that work in here? Like, so if we had this These ones there, like some of that, we'll have some of this bilberry. Don't know, I think it's a little bit too bright, really. I don't know about the small tree. I don't think the small tree is going to work. Just doesn't look right, does it? It's too foresty. So we won't do the small tree. Narrow leafy grass. Oh, you mean like normal grass? Sorry, I'm going off on one then. So just the normal grass. Have we got any? What was this one? What is this one? None. That is quite leafy grass, though. Isn't it? Don't know. Oh dear. Why all the streams? I don't know. I just kind of fancy it. I didn't copy the second cattails. Okay. I thought I did, but just in case, because otherwise it's just really annoying, isn't it? Nettles as well, yeah. I'll put some nettles in. Alright, try this. Rather than these ones. Oh yeah, they're nice actually, aren't they? That'd work as this one. Right, if we did... Oh, that's weird. They've got the weird off-center one, haven't they? Nettles 1. Nettles 2. So, copy. Nettles 2. And we'll do a Nettles 3 as well. There we go. There we go. Right, okay. So try that, and we'll probably put some normal grass in there as well. I think we need some like lower stuff as well. Dead bushes and grass. Timothy grass. What was Timothy grass? Wavy hair grass, cotton grass. Right. Yeah, I quite like that one. Timothy grass. Wavy hair grass, don't really like that. Cotton grass. Yeah, I'll do some Timothy grass then. I think that one works. I quite like it anyway. There we go. Right. Whew. Now if we copy all that over, should be golden. I think I'm going to just open up these like 2 tabs and just have it that way then. Because I wasn't going to forget. Not in assets, you idiot. Instances, Minecraft, then config, what edit schems, and right. So I didn't copy the lily ones, so we'll grab those 2 and put those in there. Yep, replace them. That one we don't need, and all of these we do need. That's quite a lot, really, isn't it? Right, so to do these ones, we'll just do the refresh button there, reloaded, and reloaded. And then my ground cover is actually not going to be a ground cover. We're going to end up removing that one and doing a custom, custom object layer, which is going to be swampy. If I'm doing all these streams, why not make money off them? You do make a little bit just from the small adverts on it, but that's about it. Yeah. Timothy grass grows in meadows, though, not in swamps. Well, we'll try it, god damn it. We'll try it, we'll see. Changing it in game rule, yeah, that only works for, well, until you reload the map, so in World Painter it kind of, it's not worth it. Yeah, so, we'll see. Right, swampy grass layer, or foliage layer, I don't know. Just going to call it grass layer. That's basically what it is. Right, okay, so we've got this, and we're going to grab that one, 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 and that one. And that's it. And we're going to do it really heavy. And we're going to have it so heavy, it's just going to be, right, we need to, oh yeah, not on water though. Oops, right, we just put it down, yeah we did. Undo that. Only on, I'll do it on layer, terrain, custom, bog mud, only on bog mud. Right, okay, can't do that, only on land I think would be the best one to do it on. There we go. Just to try it out. Obviously it's not perfect at the minute, but it's fine. fact that you did landscaping, that bugs you. Don't worry about it too much. Just it's all Minecraft. It's all blocks we use. Just think about everything being a block. Imagine landscaping on that. If a block is a meter by a meter, then that's going to really annoy you. Even a gentle curve looks like a cliff. Rushes? What are rushes? Run coat with. Yep, that's what we're doing right now, buddy. We've got this whole custom grass layer, which we're just about to see. Fingers crossed it works. There we go. It's definitely worked. I think we need to tweak a couple of them. At the minute it's more of a jungle. Yeah. What do you think? It's good, isn't it? Right. I think we need more. We need normal grass in there as well. Okay. Let me just get a normal grass block. Actually, I don't think we can. Ah, God, this is the only problem with the default ones. I don't think they stick, do they? Not properly. Oh no, they do on some of them. Okay. Well, I think we need normal grass as well. I need to copy. Almost got caught out then. Skim save grass. Rushes are a plant? Okay, let's have a look. Oh yeah. That would work as well, wouldn't it? Oh, and it's one that goes up. Cool. Rushes 1. Copy. Rushes 2. Do you want a free layer one? Yeah, why not? Doing a lot of these. Alright, okay. Well, there we go. The lily pads definitely worked, so that was my mistake. So thank you for checking that out. Definitely. Lower the density. Why would I want to do that? Look at this. This looks awesome. It looks just ridiculous, doesn't it? I think we need like I think we actually need grass in here underneath it as well, rather than just this stuff. But I think we need a different grass, maybe forest grass or something like that. Or maybe just normal grass, I don't know. Yeah, maybe forest grass because it's got like more stuff like that. Just looks really green though. Holy crap. This is so green. Why is this so green? I do not understand. Whereas, oh, it's because that is that green. Okay. Okay. Hallelujah. Oh, you mean the grass block, not the grass plant. See, I didn't even read that. Yeah. It is quite brown. It just doesn't look right, does it, with the whole thing? I mean, this is quite extreme cattails at the minute. Right, let's just do some of that in there. Let's do some custom little bit here, tweak here, add one of these good old fashion. I think we just need normal grass out of everything. Even at like 100 or something like that, so it's not a major player. But it's got some in there. There we go, bog dirt like that. We need to copy these other two that we've got in here. So what was it? Rushes and grass. I think they need to both be in there anyway. Right. So we had grass, and we had the rushes. Oops. There we go, like that. And we need the cattails. Well, actually, we'll see how that looks. Do that first. There's loads of cattails in the swamps and marshes, yeah. So is that normal to have like 1,000? Well, maybe a couple thousand. Don't know. Oh. Yeah. Adding some willow trees. Yeah, gonna do some willow trees. Gonna do some mangroves. I think it's mangroves. Yeah. Oh, add ducks and herons. Actually, I could do ducks, couldn't we? Haven't got any herons to do. If they added those in, but we can do ducks. We can do ducks. Right, is this better? That's better, isn't it? There we go. Some grass. That grass seems a lot heavier than I thought it would be. But then, oh yeah, we're on the edge, aren't we? So if we just do. That's the only problem. It's so dark and gloomy. I mean, that's kind of what you want from a swamp, but it's a little bit better, I think. I think we just need to maybe reduce the really high level cattails or something like that, maybe, by a small factor. I don't know about this bog asphodel either. What do you think? Add pelicans, a whale, and a dolphin. Yeah, you could do that. Have a dolphin in there. We can seriously do ducks though. So we'll plonk one of these in. Apparently I can't do a duck. Right, there we go. I don't a duck, definitely. Okay. Oh, actually, I know what we're going to do. No, we'll just do that. We'll just do it this way. Copy. Skim. Duck 1. Skim save. Duck 1 helps, doesn't it? There we go. Duck 1 saved. Okay. So let's do that quickly. Crows and ravens for the Gothic area. Yeah, I'm going to do loads of those kind of things. Definitely. Definitely. Yeah, right, so swamp water layer. If we add the ducks into that, then that should then just be populating on top of the water. See? See what I'm thinking? Thinking good. Thinking good, yeah. Brain good. And we'll just obviously reduce the amount of ducks quite a bit, probably about like 50. Because we don't want to have loads of ducks. Oh, we've got less algae now. Probably want more algae than anything else. Probably want these two on 50 as well. There you go. And save that. I'll onto the swampy grass layer. I'm going to reduce the Cattail 2. Okay. Is that one? Yeah, so we'll reduce that one to like 75 or something like that. Give that a go. We'll see what that looks like. Oh, did not expect to be doing this. Oh, we just need to maybe do some natural rocks and stuff like that come out of it. Actually, I don't know if there'd be rocks in this at all. So you can put that as the custom ground layer. You can do like rocks. Yeah. There should be some small trees and stuff. Yeah, I'm going to do some stuff with trees, definitely. I think the tree layers I'm going to do is all one big thing. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. Okay. So we've now got, or now should have... Can't see any ducks yet. I don't see any ducks. Any ducks? No ducks. This looks a little bit better. The cattails number 3 still seems to be really like common. Like, I don't know if it's just because it sticks up so much. Yeah. Let me try this. Cattail 3. Knock that down to like 25%, like make it quite small. Same with the nettles, number 3 as well, if we do that as 25, so that, you know, we've not got just like loads and loads of stuff like that. Same with rushes as well. I'll try that out. What's going on with this then? Fison, dragon water, no we didn't do that one, we did it on this one, duck. 50%, so we should have ducks. Instead, I don't seem to have any ducks. No ducks. I've not seen a single duck. Have you guys seen a duck? No? I can't see any ducks. I'm guessing I've messed up the schematic somehow for the ducks. It's possible. That's why we've got it. It's not working or whatever. So there we go. Duck. Right. Copy. And then we'll just do... There we go. We'll just try it again. I guess there is something like that. It's the only thing I can think of that it's like we've messed it up somehow. Don't know how though. Apart from that, it looks okay. It's very marshy. It's very big as well. I mean, it's a pretty massive area that I've got for this. We just need some trees and stuff in there, and then we got this like foliage and stuff like that to go along with. Don't know. I have to go. No worries, Liam. Thank you very much for coming on. Oh, no, don't delete. God, that was close. Okay, let's up the duckage. 75% ducks. Have you got ducks on water selecting the layer? Ah! Thank you very much. Well spotted. You are absolutely correct. Gold star to you, sir. So that was Surfire. Sapphire here. Perfect. That is exactly why they didn't appear. Ah. So it's so simple, isn't it? It'll just throw me off. Right. This is going to be the last one, and then we'll call it a night, I think. For this, anyway. For the world painterings. We've still got loads to do on this. Obviously, this is just like a This is like a test, really. So when we do get the actual swamp done, we can do the swamp. Really. But I think we'll have to clean up all the edges and everything like that. But it gives us a couple of layers to play with, which is the important bit. You got the gold star. You got the gold star for the day. It's quite rare, right? This looks better, doesn't it? It kind of reminds me though. It's like it's quite dark green. Don't know. It doesn't really remind me of swamps and things like that. Oh wow. Yeah, especially when there's a cow in the way. But yeah, I kind of like the mix is a little bit better now, at least. So I'm quite happy with this. Cool. Right, ducks. Ducks, ducks, ducks. There we go. There they are. Perfect. That's what we wanted. Some ducks in there. And apparently some sunflowers. I really don't know what's happened here. I really don't get it. What the hell? I reckon something's gone hideously wrong here with this layer. I'm wondering if it's a random rotation and mirroring. And that's what's done that. Because obviously rotation is done as metadata stuff. And because of that, it could switch the blocks potentially. So that might be our problem. Maybe. What do you guys think? I reckon it would be. So we might try this, do it one last time, and then we'll have a look at it. Oh god, this takes ages. It's all on solid land as well, right? So that could have been it. Right, so we do that. Close that. Do this. Save. Yeah. There we go. Top block of the grass has a different ID probably on the metadata. Yeah, it does. It is done in the metadata for double grass. I know that at least. So it's definitely that. Yeah. Cool. Thanks for coming on, Nick. See you later. Ooh. Right. There we go. Last little look. Fingers crossed. I don't know what I'm going to do with this swamp. I just know that, I don't know. You want me to say your name at least once? Pawanyot Singh. Pawanyot Singh? Is it something like that? Or have I just completely butchered your name? It's possible, isn't it? I don't know, I kind of like this now. It's a bit weird, isn't it? I kind of like it. Wow. So yeah, definitely the cracks works. So that was a good one. Still got these though, look. It's 1750. And they're pinging off. It's really, really weird. I'll play around with that. I'm sure it almost has to be like one of these that I've just missed. Can you just double click? Yeah, you can. So if you double click it, does it. Double grass, yeah, so that should just do it. Unless it is just the double grass. I mean, the only thing that I can think of is it's double grass doing something weird. You know? But I don't know. Bit weird. Because they should, because they're custom layers, they should be stuck together. Don't know. The mystery of the hideous. Like, I mean, it's on top of grass there. Is it always on top of grass? No, it's not. So what's going on with that? Very, very strange. It's only on top of these, like... Is it only on top of singles? Is that what it is? What do you guys think? What do you think is going on? What do you think is going on with this thing? It just seems very, very strange. Because that is, yeah, it's 175. Double grass. I'm sure it's 175 as well. See, look, 1752, colon 2. So that should be rotational stuff, which is causing that. God knows. Very, very strange. So we see sunflowers there like that. Oops. God knows. Right. Anyway, that's good enough for now. That started us off anyway, guys, which is quite nice with this like bog thing. So I'm wondering with the bog. With the bog, I think what we'll do is we'll probably do, you know, like I think it's Moat Kalen, isn't it? Moat Kalen. Moat Kalen? Kalen. From Lord of the Rings? Lord of the Rings? No, Game of Thrones. From Game of Thrones, I'm wondering if we should make something like that, like a hill that's in these marshes. Or do like a little thing on that. I think that'd be quite cool. So we might do like here or something. Yeah. Maybe we should do that. What do you guys think? Should we do like a Moat Kalen Game of Thronesy? There you go, that's a better picture, isn't it? We'll do something like that. We just get this random hill in the middle of a bog. I think that'd be quite cool, wouldn't it? Can even do that right now. So, alright, so maybe if we just go up to like 40 or something, hill mound. Out below 45. Oops. 45 and feather it, yeah. Don't know. Super chat. I don't know. I don't know about super chat. I've seen it. Like, cause but I don't know. Is it any good? Is it really? Would people use super chat? You know. I don't know. What do you guys think about super chat? Have you heard about it? So to explain what super chat is, like, it's a way that you can donate money to whoever you're watching. But it then like makes your chat appear for a little while. I'm not too keen on it. Not overly keen on it anyway. But I don't know. I haven't turned it on at all. So right, here we go. I'm just going to do this. I don't think I've got it open. Have I? No, that's fine. Ah, that's in the area, so that's good. Yeah. Don't know if you guys use it. I think it's too expensive. I think with Super Chat what they need to do is they need to allow the YouTuber to set the money, because at the minute it's really expensive. It's way too much money. See, if I was able to put Super Chat on, I'd do like, because you get like certain amounts of minutes for certain amounts of time. So I'd do like if it was going to appear for like a minute or 30 seconds or something like that. And somebody wanted that comment like being seen or read or whatever, then I think it'd just be like 10p, like 10 cents. US cents, because it doesn't need to be that much, does it? It doesn't have to be a lot of money to be able to help somebody. So yeah, here you go. That's kind of weird, isn't it? That looks so weird. It's like hill. I kind of like it. So there we go. We get this like little like thingy they can build something on. Weird castle in the middle of the swamp. There we go. Yeah, they're good. Yeah, I quite like it as well, Genzon Gaming. It's really cool, isn't it? It's like I didn't know your name before now, but it's all good. And yeah, because I'm absolutely, Genzon, you're absolutely right. Because I haven't got loads and loads of people watching, it's quite good because I can reply to people. It's quite nice. Whereas I wouldn't be able to do that obviously if I was Gigantosaurus like PewDiePie. I think that's when it works for like those kind of YouTubers. I'm just gonna make it a bit bigger because it's quite cool. This hill thing. It's quite a good idea. And then I think you could have a marshy, like, yeah, this would be quite good. This would be quite cool. It's going to be very, very cool. Okay, going to make that hill a bit more. Looks interesting, doesn't it? And then, like, you obviously we can just strip it back. Can't we? Definitely try it out, right. Use some world edit to remove some stuff from the hill? Yeah, I think I'll leave it for the time being to make it look natural, and then if people want to pick it up and start building on it, which I will when I start building on it, they could just world edit it out and just wipe it out, can't you? That's the thing. But if not, it would just look like a weird bold hill if we do it in World Painter. A bold hill doesn't sound good. So yeah, we'll see. Right. There we go. Right, there we go. Doesn't look like much there, but when we drop down, you can kind of see it, can't you? The weird hill thing. I like it. I really like it. I don't even want to make it like have any hills. I just want to have it all this bog dirt, like somebody's built it up over a load of time by like digging the mud and throw it onto the mount or something. That's what we want. Yeah, I kind of like it. Looks very strange though, doesn't it? Oh, yeah, right. I don't know where the... Oh, I know where the ducks have come from. Yeah, so we got ducks as well on the hill. They're obviously in charge. It's because of bits of water that have been around, obviously, underneath this when we moved it up. We didn't get rid of those layers. But I kind of like it, especially with like dragonflies and stuff. It feels cool, doesn't it? Especially if you were like looking out on this. There we go. Yeah. Right, folks. That's it for this this stream. So today we mainly did swamp stuff. So that's all Genzon Gaming's fault. Blame him. Blame him for it. God, it's all his fault. All of this and this hill. Call it Genzong Hill. The Genzong Mount in the bog, or I don't know, something like that. Yeah, could do, couldn't we? I don't know. On the plus side, the sunflowers have gone, so I don't know what was going on there. Or it could have been wherever I was looking naturally was just naturally spawning sunflowers, and they were getting destroyed or something. Maybe, I don't know. God knows. Like if I didn't use bare grass or something like that. If I didn't use bare grass, I used normal grass, then that would have actually done it. So maybe that was the problem. Dunno. God knows. Anyway, guys, thank you very much for watching this stream. Hope you all have a good evening. And, yeah, back to work tomorrow. Probably it's back to school for a lot of you guys. And back to work for a lot of you guys. Guys and girls. So, yeah, but it'll be fine. Swampland has started, which is good. Right. Cool. See you folks later. Bye 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 bye. Bye. Say bye. When it catches up anyway. See you guys later.